What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to ask you another question. Do you remember this guy?
Women are bad. The thing about it is, folks, that you need to understand, they're likely going to get worse, if that's even conceivable. I mean, look who we got coming into the office in about a week. And women are complaining about that. What are you complaining for? You voted for the motherfucker. So that's on you.
And the title of that video we're going to be focusing on today is called, In 2025, Modern Day Women Are Still Trash Emoji Bad and Getting Worse. Right, and if you don't know who he is, he's just an incel who makes YouTube videos constantly hating on women, and he went viral a while back. That's kind of all you got to know about him. What I find funny about this is my audience is predominantly women, but for some reason, you all love videos about misogyny. What would be the reason for that, for you personally? You can leave a comment below. I respond to comments within the first 30 minutes because I don't have a life. And no, this guy is not rage bait. I've done my research, I promise. We have a history too, much like Caitlin Bennett. We have a history. Oh, and actually last year he made a short about me that I've never seen until today when I was researching him.
So I got a brief little response for Mr. Sam Collins over there, since he wanted to do a reply to my video. I find it funny how you're still paying attention to me even though I don't have my big channel anymore, so thanks for that. And by the way, also, thanks for the shout out, homeboy. Appreciate it.
Here's another one, homeboy. Hope you appreciate it. I did appreciate the large paycheck I got from the trilogy of videos that I made from your channel.
But anyway, so he was in this video talking shit about the video I did on women a little while ago, and of course he did. What happened? What happened, Sam Collins? You get all up in your feelings, you get offended, you get triggered. Are you premenstrual? Is it that time of month?
Does he know if I'm trans or not? I still don't know if he knows. The nervous laughter. That was a nervous laugh. That wasn't a... that was not what that was. That was a scary, dangerous laugh.
Oh my goodness, man. I find it hilarious. And then he wants to be in this video talking about, oh, there's stuff with his bottom lip, oh, he's got stuff with his lip. What are you, the Smart Busters now? Yeah, maybe instead of worrying about what's on my lip, you need to worry about that drawn on, shit-stained, sorry excuse of a mustache you got on yours. Like that shit's drawn on, looking like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite ass. That shit looks fake, but then again, knowing you, a lot of stuff is fake on you. Yeah, I know.
That's where it cuts off. Wait, what? Okay, maybe he was gonna say, I do know that you're transgender. I don't know. You know what? I take that as a compliment. Napoleon Dynamite is one of my favorite films of all time. We all love Pedro. Vote for Pedro. How about your mustache over there, Otaku? Could you get it as thick as this? Or as thick as my... And yeah, I am a little bit triggered. Gosh, you're such an idiot. Without further ado, a guy who deserves no introduction.
As y'all know, we are 2 weeks in to 2025. And it seems to me, looking at the grand scheme of things, like not a whole lot has changed. Specifically, I'm talking about women. And women, for the most part, largely, are still the same. They're still trash. They're still largely garbage.
What made you think that a new year would make women better according to your standards? I think that you might... you're dumb. Yeah.
I don't mean every single one of them. There are a select few good ones out there. Just very few and far in between. Like 1 out of 1,000, 1 out of 100,000. Like I say, maybe 5%, maybe a little under 5% of the population is actually halfway decent.
A little under 5% of the women population is halfway decent to him. And okay, Wrestling Otaku, what exactly do you bring to the table for women? What do you have to offer? Living at grandma's house? A WWE obsession that women generally don't gravitate towards. A really great sense in fashion and upkeep. So ladies, is that enticing to you? Do you like that?
And women are largely the same, okay? You're still manipulative, you're still superficial, you're still incredibly biased, incredibly difficult to deal with. You're still as needy and as demanding as you always have been.
And date a man. Incredibly difficult and biased. There's something that happened to you that you... Go to therapy. Just go. Go. Sign up. Just sign up.
Clamoring around, you know, like the world owes you everything. Like men owe you everything.
I mean, I'm not even going to give you a history on women's rights and anything like that, but I wish this country was a matriarchy. I wish the world was a matriarchy. I'd do anything for women. I would do everything. I do. I do everything for women.
Well, I just find it funny how You say these women say that they're strong and independent and they don't need a man. Well, if that's the case, then why don't you just go out and, I don't know, get an actual job? You know, why can't you get a real job then? Why do you have to sit here and sell your ass and sell your body on OnlyFans?
What? What? Sorry, let me finish the clip.
In front of a vast majority of the people on that site, the ones who, you know, pay for that site or go on that site and pay, you know, subscriptions and shit, a vast majority of the people on there are men.
Okay. You know, they do the you've been on OnlyFans and you pay for OnlyFans. Actually, no, you don't, because okay, hold on. There's a lot to unpack here. You cannot grasp that. That's actually a very mentally taxing job, as well as a monetarily taxing job, because you don't think it's a real job. If someone wanted to buy a picture of your ass for $100, let's say $1,000, why would you not do that? I would sell a picture of my ass for $1,000, $100. I don't care. You know, that's probably why he's mad, because the girls on OnlyFans won't talk to him. Sorry.
And I just find it funny how you claim to be strong and independent, yet you sit around and sell your ass and sell these sexually provocative pictures, photos of yourself, taking your little pictures, you know, poses and you nude photos and nasty videos and and you do that on OnlyFans just to make a quick buck.
Yeah, you almost got it. You almost got it there. That's the point, is to be your own boss. BYOB. Bring your own beer. Or be your own boss. Or do both. Bring your own boobs.
And here's the kicker. Like I said, a vast majority of their subscriber base, or the people who pay for that shit, are men. You sit here and claim that you're strong, independent women, yet you're doing that shit. Why not go out and get an actual paying job?
I don't understand why that's a kicker. Is it because you say the women just say, oh, I don't need a man and I'm independent and strong? That's not, those two don't go together at all. And we still don't understand your point, because the men and other people who pay for OnlyFans content, they want to actually support the creator who is making that content instead of going online and getting it for free, because they're supporting SW.
What happened to being strong and independent? Why do you need to bring up men? Why do you need to pass off your insecurities and your shortcomings onto men? Talk about men are the same and blah, blah, blah. And even though it's not true, I'm nothing like a lot of these just saying.
Have you heard yourself for the past 7 minutes? You are. Very much so. You're just not Andrew Tate. You can't pay actresses to pretend that you're right.
You sit here and you talk about men, yet you constantly complain. And here's the thing.
Also, you're complaining about women, just like you say women complain about men. Lots of contradictions in here, my friend. Not sure if this was the right video to post.
Because I know a lot of these virgin-ass losers, when they see this video, they're going to flock to this video, watch it, and say whatever shit because they do it all the time.
I might have said this in another video. Are you not? There's nothing wrong with being a virgin, first of all, so don't put down virgins, but something about you.
They're still talking about me to this day. They're still bringing up videos I did two plus years ago. I don't even have the channel that those videos were uploaded on anymore. They're still talking about me to this day. It is ridiculous. It's like, do you people not have lives?
I don't have a life. I don't. I just do YouTube. And then regular everyday things.
These same virgin losers, they're going to come on here and they're going to project their insecurities onto me, and they're going to say the little they're probably going to do the little lame commentary videos, because that's all the commentary community is, or I should say the closeted virgin community, because that's all these motherfuckers are.
And what exactly would I be projecting? That I get a 10 and you get 0 women ever at all, anytime, anywhere. Also, I'm not a virgin. But it is okay if you are a virgin. Everyone who's watching.
You want to talk all this shit about what I'm doing, yet you won't call out these women for what they're doing. You want to sit here and talk about how, oh, all you do is complain about women, and they're going to throw their little labels like incel, he's an incel, he's a virgin.
What point are you going to make here, though, guy?
It's funny how you say that about me, but yet these women can go out here and and moan and complain about men nonstop like I just explained. Does that make them incels too? Oh, I forgot. That logic doesn't apply to them, right?
No, it doesn't, because many of the complaints that you make are due to stereotypical man tendencies in the world today. I was thinking off the top of my head, what do women complain about online whenever I see it? Or even in person. They worry about their safety. Just a couple of examples, and I've seen them firsthand. Locking car doors immediately as soon as they get into the car. Never crossed my mind twice. They don't like to walk alone anywhere, usually, especially not at nighttime. One of my friends had an extra lock one time when we stayed at an Airbnb. And she also had another trick to see if anyone was attempting to get into the house by putting like a water bottle on the door handle. Something else I see is complaints online. You know, the lack of communication or emotional vulnerability that men provide in a relationship with a woman. Cheating and all of that great stuff. Or overall just being dirty. Like the skid marks and the boxers joke was a really real one that was ongoing for a long time. I didn't even know that was a thing. Who doesn't wipe or clean their ass in the shower? If you're dating a man who you could see the stains on his boxers, can you please leave him now, immediately, right now? That's not normal. That's poo-poo. You're dating a child. The double standards, like if a man is assertive, he's awesome and an alpha. If a woman is assertive, she's a and a cunt. If a man is promiscuous, he's awesome. He's the man. He's so cool. If a woman sleeps with too many people, she is a slut, and disgusting. And you cannot age past 21 or 25. 25 is pushing it. for some people. It's the Leo DiCaprio joke. Get it? Sorry, I'll wrap up my last point. And women are making these complaints online. They're not talking about all men, but there's just enough men who do these things that they can complain about it and have a universal experience with so many other women online. Does that not sound like an issue to you?
I mean, look who we got coming into the office in about a week. And women are complaining about that. What are you complaining for? You voted for the so that's on you. A vast majority of you voted for this guy. You did that. I didn't vote for him. And then you want to complain about, oh, they're going to take away this and they're going to take away that and they're going to take away women's rights. Again, you voted for the so you got to deal with the
How unself-aware can one human being be? I don't want to bring up stats because it's boring, and I feel like, I mean, I can put them on the screen while I'm talking. It just feels boring. The majority of women voted for Kamala. And I'm not even going to get started into the whole election thing because I'm going to pull a 2020 Trump supporter and say the election was rigged. The election was rigged! I mean, come on, Elon Musk, money, all the weird stuff that's good. We're not thinking about that today. It's going to be a really great day. And I guarantee you a good portion of those women who did actually vote for Trump did so likely to their husbands because their husband voted for him or they were influenced into it somehow, some way.
And the damnedest thing about the people in this commentary community shit who do this shit, these guys are honestly the last motherfuckers to be talking about anybody else's looks and anybody else being incel. These are the most boring, uninteresting, uncharismatic cards you've ever seen. Bunch of ugly ass virgin losers. Balls haven't even dropped yet they have the audacity to talk about somebody else. They sit there in their little room that their parents paid for them because a lot of them still live with their parents.
Alright, I guess other commentary YouTubers have made videos about him before that possibly cannot be about me at all. I will see where he's going with this one. You know, I thought about like Leafy or something, but I don't even know where that dude went. He blew away like a leaf. Laugh. Come on.
They sit there at their little desk, the big ass microphone in front of them, and they're like, hello, I'm gonna make a video today reacting to Wrestling Otaku's video because he said some bad things about women and I need to react to it in my boring monotone voice.
I think that one was about me. You know what? If that was an impression of me, you did a good job. I will give it to you. Because today we're going to be talking about Wrestling Otaku because he said some bad things about women, you guys. I mean, yeah, that's pretty spot on. People call me monotone.
If what I say bothers you so much, don't come to my shit. Stop reacting to my shit. Stop bitching and moaning about things that I'm saying. And yet you're sitting here and basically giving me attention. You're giving me traffic. That's counterproductive.
How is that counterproductive? I am making people laugh, and I'm making money. Those are two great things. And also upsetting people like you. Three great things.
These women come on here, act like they're internet armchair psychiatrists, psychologists, and they want to sit here and psychoanalyze all the shit that I say, and they want to, again, project and deflect all their insecurities onto me.
We are psychoanalyzing you. I'm not calling myself a woman, or am I? No, I'm not, but I actually have been psychoanalyzing you. There's a lot to unpack there. I could tell you, I am an armchair therapist, not psychiatrist. Just some of the things that you slip up on and stutter on gives away the fact that you probably do those things. Also, the natural defensiveness and the need to defend yourself online against people who you claim that you don't care about is very telling as well.
And you talk about hate. I don't hate. Here's the thing you have to understand. I don't hate anything. I dislike things that I see. I dislike the fact that a lot of you are so hypocritical and so judgmental over other people.
What? How? What? You are. The whole time. You've been doing that the whole time. You've been judgmental about women the entire time.
That I go outside and I try to be the upstanding individual that I am, that I was taught to be, and I try to do the right thing, and I basically get spit on and shit on by the pieces of in this fucking generation. Let's just face facts. This generation has no manners, and this applies to the entire generation.
Oh no, not the nice guy. Then the nice guy came out. Get a fedora. Buy a fedora, please. Brother, we've all been there. You can be a good person to someone and they will screw you over. That happens. It happens. You can be the most kind person on this earth. People will still hate you. It doesn't need to build in resentment and hatred of women just because one woman said like, oh, your jacket sucks or some shit like that. Every person has gone through what you just mentioned. It's just what you do with it that actually matters the most. I don't know. Why am I giving him advice?
That men, women, non-binary, black, blue, green, yellow, pink, orange, red, summer, fall, winter, whatever you identify as.
No, okay. Yeah, people identify as a season. You sound like everyone's white grandfather. I don't care if you're male, female, black, brown, blue, yellow, a tree.
You weren't raised right. And that's why women act like that. That's why the vast majority of this generation acts like that. I'm not like that. I had respect. I was taught self-respect. I was taught chivalry.
You were taught chivalry? Do you know the definition of chivalry? It's polite, kind, and respectful behavior, especially towards women.
And that's the problem with women today. None of you have any respect. None of you have any self-respect. None of you have any dignity. None of you have any sort of morals or values or anything. So you come online and act any kind of way, and then you expect
men to give you everything just because you're a woman.
No, my respect is not given. It is earned.
You just said you were taught chivalry. Respecting women just because they're a woman was chivalry back in the day, and basically still is today. He said that directly after he said he was taught chivalry. Let's wrap this up. I can't do this anymore.
Bottom line is this. Women are still the same. They're likely going to get worse. It's likely going to be the same. It's not going to get any better. And so my suggestion for guys out there, single guys in 2025, I don't know what to tell you. If I were you, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Because these women aren't going to change.
You'd be better off waiting for the fembots to release.
Okay. What? Also, you said you would give them a suggestion and then you didn't. And now you're talking about... Hold on, wait a second. What's his...
You'd be better off waiting for fembots, and there's a market for AI girlfriends now. Think about that. That's how bad it's getting.
AI, you're gonna date a robot wife. You know what? That would work out well for you, actually. The AI girlfriends are just a whole business tactic. It's to make money off of you. It's not because women suck.
If you're married or if you're in a committed relationship with a woman, all I gotta say is you better hope she treats you right. You better keep her.
Anyways, he's gonna shut up now. You're talking about women complaining about men online, and yet you're doing the whole entire thing in a YouTube video. Take a deep breath after that one. That was a lot to come back with. My brain hurts. Alright, well, that was our update on Otaku, so hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you didn't, neither did I. Yeah, I will see you next week with another video. I love you. I don't think I used to say that. I'm uncomfortable. I'm gonna go. Bye.